Hello, welcome back to the channel. This reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. This will be for the Capricorn full moon taking place on the 21st. So I will be using a spread for this new moon reading. I do not read reversals. Also, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you would like a personal reading, that will be in the description box below. And I think that's everything. So let's get started. What is Aquarius's energy for this full moon? Beautiful. What is something Aquarius has accomplished and should be proud of? That's lovely, Aquarius. Good job. What area of Aquarius's life could use more attention and focus? How can Aquarius find a happy balance between work and play? Oh wow, Libra just got this card in the exact same position, so I don't know if that will resonate for you, but if so, go watch that Libra reading. And what steps should Aquarius take to build toward long-term goals? Beautiful. All right, so the overall energy for this reading is the Ten of Cups. So it is fulfillment, happiness, joy, peace, harmony, bliss, right? So the first card that came out for the energy of the full moon for Aqua is the Page of Wands. So you could be starting a new adventure. You could be going on an adventure, starting something passionate. Could be with business, doesn't have to be. The second card, what is something you've accomplished and should be proud of? It is the Nine of Cups, right? So the Nine of Cups talks about wish fulfillment and feeling fulfilled on your own, right? In the Ten of Cups, we have the partner, the pair, but in the Nine of Cups, there's only one, so it's just you, right? You've done self-fulfillment, which is beautiful. The area of your life that could use more attention and focus. The Page of Swords talks about communication. So communicating more could use more focus. Finding a happy balance between work and play. We have the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is about sadness. So I'm gonna pull some other clarifying cards to see what this is about. Okay. So right now that could possibly feel pretty imbalanced for you. Then what steps should you take toward your long-term goals? We have the Hermit. Okay, so going within, doing some soul searching. All right. Okay, Spirit, so what do we have for the Page of Wands? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is a new cycle, a new passionate cycle that you're going to begin, I believe. It could bring about some competition. I've been seeing this though, the Five of Wands that came out. It's been coming out in a lot of readings actually, and the personal one I just did for one of my clients. So the Five of Wands talks about competition, but it also talks about practice, okay? Like practice makes perfect, right? Practice actually makes improvement. So we'll just leave it at that. But it talks about practicing. So it's like putting things into practice, making a judgment call. You've made a decision about something that was a burden, maybe a relationship, doesn't have to be, but some kind of partnership, and balancing things out. Okay, so it's boundaries as well. I've been noticing that boundaries is a major thing right now. So it could be that you're putting these boundaries into practice, okay? Or you're stepping toward something new, like on a new passionate something. You're getting a new passion. It is shifting things for you, but there could be some competition around it. Okay, So the Nine of Cups. Tell me about the Nine of Cups, please. The Empress. Wow, that's beautiful. And the Strength card. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's really good. So the thing you have accomplished is feeling pretty content, having your wish fulfilled, standing in your feminine power, building up strength in your abundance, really just feeling pretty happy. Maybe coming out of heartbreak and indecision. Maybe you went through some sort of death that you were blocking off for quite some time around love. Not really letting love in, which is something we all go through. So I totally commend you for that, for sure. Let's see the Page of Swords. The area of your life that could use more attention and focus. The Fool, the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. We're not going to take all of these. It's too many. All right. So communication is what I heard first. Okay. So I think it's communicating your needs around stability. That could be the boundary that you need to put into practice, or something around that is going through a new beginning, right? You're starting a new beginning with money, stability, okay? With maybe it's foundational, whatever. And then the Seven of Pentacles talks about reaping what you sow, or waiting for your harvest, right? So it's communication on starting something new. Maybe you're just waiting for that to bring in, maybe you're waiting for communication to come in about this new venture that you started, okay? Now the Nine of Swords. How can you find balance between work and play? Nine of Swords. Of course that would fall on the floor. Come here, little buddy. All right. Beautiful. Yeah, a lot of Cups energy here. So we have the Knight of Cups, Two of Cups, and Nine of Cups. Okay. So balancing work and play. So I think it is maybe offering more to your relationship instead of, or relationships in general, friendships, work relationships, whatever these may be, finding more time for play, maybe not fully just focusing on the self. You've already reached that place within yourself where you're feeling confident and comfortable, and like a wish has been fulfilled. So I think it's time to share that with other people. And I think that is what's going to help you balance out that work and play situation. When we put a lot of work into ourselves, I think now it's time for you to receive that energy with the Empress up here, receiving the energy of play, which is, you know, getting back the things that you've worked on, what you put out there. You could have gained a lot of knowledge around some choices that you had to make. They're kind of keeping you stuck in your head, created this tower moment. Maybe there's an offer somewhere that you have left behind or something. Could have come to terms with it that it was maybe a burden, which balanced out the situation for you. You maybe have let it go. Okay? So what steps should you take toward building long-term goals? We have the Hermit, Two of Swords, Two of Wands. Looks like you have some choices to make, my friends. And the Three of Swords. The Eight of Cups on the bottom. Okay. The only one missing of the twos is the Two of Pentacles. So balance, right? We need to balance out a situation, whether it is emotional, or physical. I'm thinking it's in between those. We have to balance the emotions with the physical. The Two of Swords talks about a blockage in something. Could be blocking the truth, so you could be going within. That's, you know, how you take these steps toward these long-term goals is the question. So going within and thinking about your choices, choosing something, and healing the heartbreak. The Eight of Cups is on the bottom, the Eight of Wands as well. So it's like quickly moving on from pain or from indecision to get yourself to where you'd like to go, which is this Ten of Cups energy. So it's letting go of those things, maybe going within and figuring out what is blocking you, right? And then you finally find, oh, this piece of heartbreak is blocking me from moving forward. That could absolutely be it. And then deciding to walk away from that and move forward. Wow, Aqua, this was literally like the easiest and shortest reading out of everybody's so far. So what do we have? This is the Moon Oracle. What do we have for Aquarius? Eee. All right. On the bottom of the deck, we have the energy is gaining momentum. The waxing moon, okay? So there is a buildup of energy that's happening, and I'm thinking it's from the seeds that you've already planted in the past, which will be coming to fruition pretty soon. I think once this blockage down here, once you do this hermit mode thing, it will be back. Come back around, you'll see it. Be bold and make the first move. So this talks about stepping into that masculine energy. Now that you've balanced out this feminine and learned to receive, right? We need to start taking action toward what it is that you would like, whether it's relationships, work, family, whatever this is. Your commitment is being tested. So whenever I see this card, for me personally, it talks about commitment to self. Now, when we're talking about boundaries up here and putting in those boundaries, reinforcing those boundaries, what happens is we make a statement. I set a boundary here. This is the line. Now, there are going to be things that come into your life to see whether or not you're firm in that boundary or if it's shakeable. Okay? So anytime we step over that boundary, we are deceiving ourselves. Okay, so when we do that, it ends up turning our intuition into a little bit of fear and not being able to trust our intuition anymore if you do it often. Okay, because then we don't know what is our intuition because we've overstepped our boundaries so much that we don't know anymore. And then we start operating out of this low vibrational fear place. So make sure that the commitments you're making to yourself and to other people are, those boundaries are set, okay? Because they are going to be tested at this time. Conclusions are within reach. The full moon eclipse. So, if you are searching for specific answers at this time to a certain issue, whatever it may be for you, you will get them, whether it is during eclipse season or you have already gotten them during the past eclipse season is what I'm hearing. And then also during this full moon, it could be a cultivation of everything that you've wanted, right? Knowledge-wise, if you needed to gain more wisdom around something or you needed answers for something, I think it is literally coming to you. And then because this one is also here, you're very close to achieving your goal, which is the gibbous moon. So once you allow this space and time for this healing process to take place, learning that communication, understanding what your boundaries are, you will be able to move closer and closer to your goal by setting down those practical plans, making those moves in the masculine. You've got the feminine part down. Now it's like being your own daddy, stepping into that position and taking those action steps, whether it's 1 or 10 a day, whatever it calls to you, right? So that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped you. Feel free to watch your other signs. If you want a personal reading, you can find the links in the description box. Also, my socials are in there if you want to follow me, whatever. Whatever you feel called to do. So, yeah, enjoy the rest of your day and see you later. Bye.